Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to their Team Fortress 2 video. Got a nice gameplay here for you today on Boom Head Shoot. God, I love when that happens. It's so beautiful. Anywho, this is a couple rounds of Sawmill, and I hate to be that guy, but I felt pretty on top of the world these whole rounds. I mean, not having played a shooter in a long time, because for one, I mean, I just haven't had the energy. You gotta remember, for the past, couple months, I haven't played TF2. I've been playing strange, different types of games, and I don't really know exactly what got me back into first-person shooters. Like I said, it was just kind of this combination of saying, you know, you gotta just get in there and do it, you know? Just do it! Like capping this here point. And this was a very fun match. I don't know exactly how many people I just destroy. Quite a few. At least over 40, I'm pretty sure. But, I had a lot of fun. And this is the funny thing I was going to talk about this video, was how do I prepare myself for making anything TF2 related, especially when I haven't played TF2 in forever? Well, I'm glad you asked me, because I just, you know, give you a rhetorical question that you can now answer, because I'm awesome like that. Essentially, what I did was, I haven't played a shooter in a long time. Before I started playing TF2 recently, I played a lot, too much of Dark Souls 1, mainly because it was just something I wanted to do, and I feel like I got too big for my britches, and, you know, I was, like, getting really burned out of it, and I tried playing, I believe I started playing Metal Slug 2, or Metal Slug X, if you will, for Steam. And then I tried playing Daggerfall for a while, and I just couldn't grasp it, you know what I mean? I felt like I was missing something. And I kept thinking to myself, you know, I need to get back into playing FPSs, because that's really, as dumb as it sounds, that's like my bread and butter, man. That's like where I'm at. That's my top dog. That's my boy, what represent Oregon for life, yo. And I really started to think, man, I need to get really back into it, because I haven't played FPS in X amount of years, it feels like, you know? And I said this in the last video, I believe, that I love this beautiful... I thought I killed that spy on accident, but hey, teamwork, right?
There we go, teamwork.
I just love listening to my voice, because I had my mic on this entire time recording it, and it was very interesting to hear my voice backwards, because I was so tired. But, I played a lot of Serious Sam, and like I said, I recorded an entire, 10-hour session of the first two Serious Sam games. If you don't know what Serious Sam's formula is, it is tons of weapons, tons of dudes, survive, and it's very... I wouldn't say Quake-like. It's like Quake, but it's very open, if you will. It's got all the elements, kind of like a Painkiller title. Painkiller is the same game kind of type, where Painkiller was like, here's 100 dudes, here's 5 weapons, have fun. And I started thinking, you know, man, I need to get back into doing that. And so what I did before this, and of course this is going to sound very much like myself, I speedran Quake, and I did about I think, almost 40-minute run, which for me is pretty bad, but it's, I mean, to you guys, it's probably like, oh shit, 40 minutes, that's impressive. I'm just like, no, that's terrible, that's garbage, that's trash, it is a trash bag, I don't like that. I don't like that 1 bit, not 32 bits, not 16 bits, not 64 bits, do the math, I don't like it. But I had a lot of fun, because, in case I can hardly record this game, and it really bugs me, because, the biggest problem I have is I use Dark Places as source port. Dark Places is a great source port for Quake. And the only problem is it runs at several hundred frames a second, and I don't know why, but recently, over the past couple, decades, it feels like, Bandicam has got, the most finicky, you know, capture quality in terms of, anything that runs over 100 or more frames a second, it has quite a lot of problems recording. And I would love to show you guys just what I'm talking about, because when I boil down and play Quake, okay, and that's safety. That was safe. Alright. What I was gonna say is it's like I have a very specific formula, and that rocket jump, by the way, I'm very happy about. when you're playing Quake, to me, it's just constant bunny hopping for me. It's constant, like, twitch aiming, just perfect precision, you know, just fast as all balls, going down a river slide. I don't even think I've ever heard of a river slide, you know. That sounds like something I've done, but the closest crazy thing I've ever done was jump off a bridge. Will I ever do that again? Hell no. Hashtag YOLO, but crit rockets for life, not YOLO. This spy, I had that sketchy feeling about him. I did not like the way this guy was walking around, but thankfully someone, you know, blasts his ass. He probably had it coming anyways. But yeah, I played Quake before I did this, and oh man, I just felt like I was on top of the world, man. It was a good, very good feeling, and I honestly, I had to think to myself, you know, I need to play FPS games again. What is the game that I always talk about in terms of FPS masterful design? The one that my ex-girlfriend almost made me a pendant out of obsidian from? The one game that I have as the background for my iPod for the past, like, couple days because I realized you could put things on your iPod from your computer because I'm inept with technology? Yes, the Quake game, man. The Quake game. And the only problem is I know that everyone likes to see these. I did a playthrough of Epsilon, which is a very modern HD port of Quake 1. And, I mean, I always talk about 1, but I never talk about 2. 2 is a very good game, don't get me wrong. It's a great shooter, but it's also very bare. I can't really explain it. Quake 1 is like the big Mac Daddy in terms of, like, design, I think, because it's like Doom, and that Doom was very well designed. And look at me being a tool, taking that metal from that NG. He totally needed it. I was being just a total tool. Maynard Keenan status all up in this bitch. But, you know, it seems like, to me, if I don't play a game like Quake, I am not going to be as accurate. I'm not going to be as, you know, perfect shots like I'm doing in these videos. Because if I don't, I lose that skill, and I think that's what I was missing primarily from my content, was the fact that I could not, and I know, like I said, I hate to be that sad, soppy commentator guy, being all boom, my pathetic little life, you know, but, it seemed like I was just ass at every FPS game I played, and I realized I wasn't playing any TF2, I wasn't playing any Quake, I wasn't playing any other games, but I played Serious Sam a couple of times, you know, up to no good, starting trouble in the neighborhood, and it just kind of clicked, you know. I was like, oh, and by the way, I love this right here. Just, I think I say specifically, I value my life more than yours, and I just rocket jump in front of the health kit so that demo man can't steal it from me. Teamwork, man. Way to be a team, alright? But I played through Serious Sam, and it reminded me, holy shit, this is why I like FPS games, you know? That twitch reflex aiming, that perfect precision. And I do have the whole thing recorded, I'm just lazy. And then I played through 3, and then I got into the Painkiller series. And the Painkiller series, honestly, is one of the most creative, like, shooters I have ever played in my life. And I had a lot of fun doing it. I'm not finished with the whole entire series, almost done with Painkiller Gold right now. Gonna do Battle Out of Hell. I bought all the expansions for like $40. And I thought to myself, you know, this is what I'm good at. I'm good at FPS games, to a degree, except this NG scared the shit out of me, honestly. Look at this man, he's got the crits, he is not effing around. And he had 4 HP, that's even better. But, I greatly enjoy FPS games, and the biggest problem with me is I wasn't practicing enough. And as they usually say, practice makes perfect, so pick up you stupid crap, moron. Exactly, I don't mean any harm to you, Pepper444. I do not mean any harm. You're probably a very nice guy, you probably pick up plenty of crap, and you're probably not a moron. I'm just insulting you on a personal level that's probably going to damage your psyche rather than your feelings. Unless your psyche is your feelings, and in which case I'm very sorry. But I needed to practice my FPS genre, because honestly, it was kind of what was holding me back. And like I said in the, like, I think 2 videos ago, I said I needed to just get it done, you know, do the thing. I mentioned breaking the chain, but of course with my beautiful thought process in terms of how much caffeine I ingest on a daily basis, I forgot to mention what I was going to say. I've heard of a theory called breaking the chain, where you constantly do something over and over. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to upload daily single TF2 videos. I mean, like today I got home at 12 o'clock, but if you don't know, I get up at like 3 in the morning, so this is a short day for me. And I just passed out. It's, what, 6:16 right now, and I'm doing this? you know, and I passed out for that long. So to me, it's like, if I would love to do TF2 work every day. I would love to. Breaking that chain, to me, is, you know, you just do something over and over and over, and to the point of where you just build it into a habit. If you've ever seen the movie, I think it's called 28 Days with Sandra Bollocks, I'm pretty sure that, you know, that's a pretty good example. But that movie has one of the stupidest, like, plot coincidences in it, where she just, that one, the crazy, like, manic depressive chick just kills herself. That part of the movie just made me go, the fuck? Pardon my language, but that doesn't fly that way. She seemed pretty fine the last couple scenes. But, you know, that's just, like, what I mean. It's like, it takes just a constant repetition of, you know, doing something. If you don't just do something, how are you ever gonna get by? Am I right or am I right? But to me, it's like, I just needed to break that chain. Be good at FPS games, because that's what I was missing, you know? I just stopped playing FPS games for the longest time. I felt like I lost a lot of my skill, because, like, right now, if I hadn't played Quake before this would have been overwhelming. I would have freaked out. I would have been dead 20 minutes ago. Well, not 20 minutes ago, but you know what I mean. I was nervous, so I said, better run, because we got guns. We got guns. Motherfucker, better run. But unless that's the case, you know, being a tool and stealing my mistake, engineer equipments, that's how I roll. Jackasses need to leave me alone. Sometimes I just think, man, I've got some beautiful, beautiful quotes. But basically, I'm happy to be back. I always say that pretty much every time I play anything, but I really am happy, and I hope you guys enjoy the ending to this one. Have a good one. Accept your defeat. Excuse me. Excuse me. What the fuck? What was that? Oh my god, what was that? What the fuck was that?
The control point has been captured.
Oh, alright then. Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. What is happening?
Ends in 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
5, 4,
I don't know if I just...
2, 1.
Whatever.
Overtime.
Fuck it. Oh my god. Oh. I need to get in there. I hit something. Fuck off my obstacle. Suck crit rockets, bitch. Someone's dropping the N-bomb.